everybody. Hello. Welcome to another episode of HELLION ARTSHOW. We're back. I'm doing my weekly comic promo again, and I'm here with Mark Poulton and Chris Graves, and we're going to be talking about WRITHE and PAYNE today. How are you guys?
Hey. Doing great.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
All right. I am really looking forward to this. This campaign looks super cool. The art is amazing. I love the art. And it's like the name is smart. Right and paid, but spelled all like cleverly. So I'm excited for today's show. Thank you for the links. My awesome mods, you guys are great. If anyone, we already have like 40 people watching. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Please hit like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and check out the link that's in the description of the campaign. And actually, let me just pin that link to the chat. There you go. Where is it? No. Oh, and thank you we were linking the website for Phoenix. Yes, thank you, because I don't have an active campaign now, but I do have a website, phoenixcomic.com. So, because I have other stuff there. Look, yeah, merch and all kinds of crazy world building thingamajigs. There you go. So while I'm trying to pin this message, why don't you both tell everybody who you are, where you come from? Mark, you've been on a show before. Chris, I don't think you have. So we'll just start clockwise. Chris, who are you?
Chris Graves. I did a stint on Vampirella. I did a 10-page backstory on one book and another 10-page backstory on the following. I did some work with Marat Michaels, Counterpoint Press, and Source Point Press also. And right now I hooked up with Mark. We started out as workout buddies, and then I had this idea, and he kind of took it from there and helped write it. And we launched about 2 weeks ago, and it's my first launch. So I had some jitters. So, but he's a veteran. He's kind of walking me through it. So it's been a good time so far.
Yeah, definitely. Well, don't be nervous. We're here to chill and talk about comics. This is a very relaxed show, so it's we descend into chaos often. It's like I'm barely holding it together, so don't worry. Ooh, what are you drinking?
We're doing a little 1776 bourbon.
Ooh, nice.
Some cheap stuff, but actually tastes good.
Oh wow! I should probably go get some booze.
Yeah,
that sounds like a great idea. It's not like a soda run or anything. I have my giant mug of coffee because I drink coffee at 9 p.m. But this is normal. Yeah. Mark! Return again. Oh, sorry. What were you going to say?
Drinking out of Skull's completely normal.
Yeah. This is like my favorite.
That's
cup.
awesome.
I chipped it, though. I
haven't
yet. I chipped my Viking stuff. But it's okay. I'll fix it. I know how to fix these things. Mark, so... welcome back.
Thanks for having me again. Yeah,
of course.
For those that don't know, Mark Poulton, writer, wrote Evangeline for Image Comics, did Hawkman with Rob Liefeld at DC Comics. Around that time, John and I were creating Graveyard Shift. Would take almost a decade to finally launch it and get it out into the world. And that just paved the way for a ton of other books. Since 2017, I have fulfilled 16 crowdfunding campaigns.
Ooh, 16. I didn't know you and John were working on Graveyard Shift for that long. That's crazy.
Yeah, I pitched it to him back in, I want to say 2010. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, wow. That's impressive. All right, cool. I didn't
Damn, that is a time back. Holy shit.
Yeah, I love this. I love seeing these long-term projects. I mean, you see that a lot now that, with this crowdfunding stuff, when people can actually create basically their dream projects and all these comics that a lot of people are putting out. They've had these ideas for like 10 or 12 years. I think Chris Fisk, who does Infinite Tale Chronicles, he's been working on this for like 12 or 14 years or something crazy like that.
Wow.
It's nuts. I aspire to be the same. I'm at 6 years and counting, so I'll catch up now. Hail, Rob. Hail, everybody in chat. Oh, got a super chat already. Thank you so much, Dan Gosello, for 5. Have there been any downsides to running your campaign on Indiegogo on Film My Comics simultaneously? Great question.
No, it's actually been pretty easy. Fund My Comic has this great feature where you can just set the time where you want your campaign to launch. So we launched our campaigns on Bancroft's channel. So, you have to actually hit that button to like launch and review, or review and launch your campaign with Indiegogo. So while I was doing that, the campaign automatically launched on Fund My Comic, and it's been smooth.
Nice. Awesome.
And
Yeah,
I was just gonna say, Fund My Comic's been awesome. They've been promoting our book like every day, all the time. Yeah, nonstop.
Yeah. I was just going to gush about how awesome Fund My Comic has seemed so far, and I haven't even used them, but I have heard nothing but great feedback, especially for such a new platform. Like, they're really on top of it. They actually care about the creators. They seem to care about comics, obviously, because we all know and love Luke, and he's passionate about this. He built this from the ground up. I mean, I'm so impressed. I am hoping to launch something on there soon as well, sometime in the near future. So I'm glad to hear that people are having such good experiences. Alex Beaver. It's gosh, anyway, I will. Yeah. Thank you for the links again, chat. Well, let me actually pull up these campaigns that we're talking about. I only have the Indiegogo pulled up. Where is the Fund My Comic? I am the worst. While I'm doing that, so what is Writhe and Payne about?
So our main character in Writhe and Payne is Detective Sean Payne. He comes from a long line of witch hunters. He's assigned to kill a college-age witch, Elizabeth Hectate, and instead he falls in love with her. He can't kill her. He throws away his past as a witch hunter. She gives up her past as a witch. They start a family. They have 2 daughters. One day their oldest daughter goes missing, and Detective Payne thinks it's linked to these other missing children cases in their town. So he becomes obsessed with the case, starts neglecting his family, and just as he's about to starts to get close to putting the pieces together for this case, his youngest daughter develops witch powers. So now witch and witch hunter have to team up to stop this evil that has started spreading through their town.
So that's the daughter, and
yep, that's the dad.
Oh, okay, it's a father and daughter. So cool. What about the mom?
Oh, she plays a big part in it too.
Yeah. So he's a witch hunter, but the way you see him now, it's he has this cursed mask. We're calling it the suit of Sullen, and it's basically a hexed suit of armor that entraps the person who's forced to wear it in like a tortured souls. So the person wearing it has to feel perpetual pain. Now he's gifted with strength and other abilities, but he's in constant agony, and he's also the servant of the person who cast him in it.
Oh, all right. Well, that sounds pleasant. I mean, but at least you get powers and stuff.
Yeah, and it makes you look cool, I guess. Right?
It's you just linked it. Thank you for the links. Yes, there we go. Thank you so much, my awesome mods. Wow, like I really like the art. That's awesome. I assume so. This doesn't the designs here clearly don't look like what you would think of for traditional witch or witch hunter. Like, you seem to have taken this in a new direction. What is the setting? What is your thought process behind this?
So I just wanted to kind of streamline it a little bit, not like the pointy hats and fun shit like that, but like I like to have like this visor where it's like mystical visor where she can see some of the supernatural stuff that's going on, the gauntlet. It represents, it's actually the gear of her mother. Her mother was like a warrior witch, so she puts it on. That's why it kind of looks bulky and stuff, because it doesn't necessarily fit her, right? But she'll get there. And the scarf itself is actually like it's got like a protective soul in it, so it whips around, and kind of like the cape for what's his name?
Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn. So it kind of like whips around and protects her. It's kind of like a mind of its own.
Awesome. That is super cool, and that makes a cool design. I love the motion and everything.
Yeah.
And these are nice colors as well.
We're both huge 90s Image fans too, huge Spawn fans. And, you know, I think it shows in not only the artwork, but
just a little.
But the story, yeah.
And obviously Mark is drawing, and Chris, you're doing, are you doing all the art?
I'm writing, Chris is doing all the art, yeah.
Right. Yeah, so just about, except for like some of the covers. I do have a guest inker on some of the pages, Chance Wolf, who's also, you know, Spawn. He was a Spawn inker, and he's a friend of mine, and he jumped on the book and did some pages as well. But for the most part, yeah, it's my lines.
Nice. Yeah, this cover again, and he seems to have. Are there like vine powers or something here?
Yeah. So part of the ceremony is, like you'll see in the book, they're putting like things into this casket that's going to create this suit of armor, and one of them is like it's like a strand of thorns from the crown of Christ. So it's kind of coursing off. Like I don't know if you remember like Evil Dead, the remake, where you see like all these thorny vines go in the chick, and you know it looks all painful and shit. So that's kind of what my mindset was, is when he puts this mask on, you're going to have all these thorns just kind of going through him and coursing around in his body, which is causing the pain, and eventually he gets to be able to use them as weapons.
Oh, so it's like the more pain he's in, the more powerful.
Yeah.
This is, I like it. It's very Berserk. Have you read Berserk? Do you know?
Not yet, no. But
it's not really. It's different, so don't worry. But
thank God, you scared the shit out of me.
No, it's totally different. There's like it's also this medieval black wolf armor set, but it's different. But yeah, so don't worry about it. But
Damn.
I like this kind of stuff. It's like put your characters in pain.
Yeah. Right.
I enjoy that. Cool. And is this interior art? Is this just
yes?
poster?
This is interior art here.
Oh, nice. That's beautiful interior art.
Thank you.
Lovely. So well, this is issue 1. This is an introduction to this property.
Correct.
What how many pages is this, and how far do you have this planned out?
Well, this book is going to be 60 plus. As far as the plans, I'm leaving that to Mark.
Yeah, no, I'd like to keep writing this as long as possible. We're having so much fun doing it, and we're like creating an expansive world with not only like our main characters, but our supporting characters that I could think carry their own books as well. So yeah, I'm having a blast working on this. Definitely book 2's already planned, and we'll take it from there and keep going if people want more.
All right, lovely. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. Yeah. So is this a medievalish setting?
No, so it's set in present day. It's actually set in Vineland, New Jersey, which isn't too far from where Chris and I live. We're both Jersey boys. I actually based it on a real satanic cult in Vineland back in the 70s. So it has some like real life inspirations to it.
All right. I feel there's so many CG books based in New Jersey, and so we have so many Jersey people. I love it.
It's a comic book hub.
Yeah, I didn't know that until recently, but I suppose it is. Let's see. I'm just gonna scroll down through this art. I thought I see this. That's a great face. Oh my gosh. I take it that this priest guy isn't one of the allies.
No. He's a baddie. So he'll start out as a normal priest, and then when shit hits the fan or when it's time to do work, you know, he'll transform into this nasty guy.
All right. What is he? Is he like he doesn't have fangs, so he's not a vampire, but he has like these weird ears. What's going on here? Can you spoil it?
I mean, he's a demon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A minion from hell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's simple enough.
A minion from hell hiding behind the cloth.
So, this since this is our Fund My Comic page, we're giving Fund My Comic that exclusive cover by Chris. You can also get the black and white edition here, but over on the Indiegogo page, there's more covers to choose from and tons of add-ons as well. Plus more interior art of Chris's to enjoy as well over there. But yeah, this is our first time using Fund My Comic. We had a awesome experience, and they sought me out to put something up, so I wanted to give them something cool, so we gave them this cool exclusive cover.
And real quick, Shelby Robertson did the inks for this traditional for me, so this is my pencils and Shelby's inks.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, Shelby's awesome.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Lovely. Yeah, I can see the Shelby-ness now.
Yeah, right.
It's like the way he does the shading and like the glint on the metal. He's so good. It's annoying.
I said the same thing.
It's so annoyingly good.
This son of a bitch, talented. God damn it. Yeah, no, I said the same stuff.
I know, it's irritating. Awesome. Well, we'll definitely look at. But I have the Indiegogo pulled up in another tab as well. We'll definitely look at both. Actually, why don't we just do that? Let's look at both pages and run through what perks you're offering on each. So here you have, starting out with the exclusive cover for my comic. Is
Yep, and all the books come signed by me and Chris. We're local. We'll just have a big signing party one day.
Yep.
All right. Yay! And this is the Fun My Comic exclusive, plus a 9-piece trading card set. Ooh.
Yep. So we have the trading card set, 9 cards by 9 different artists, all doing their own interpretation of Writhe and Pain.
Awesome. Oh wow, I love trading cards. Do you have like, what do you? Are the trading cards more art-based, or is it like you have different characters and you have their stats and stuff on it?
It's going to be more art-based. Like the backs will be geared more towards each artist that worked on it. You want powers and
she's throwing down subtle hints.
I want secret information and power sets. Oh well, next time. I like collecting trading cards. Well, that's really cool. It's still nice to have all the art, cool art and stuff. You have an oversized edition. Yes.
Yep.
I love
oversized black and white. That's what that black and white Chris and Shelby Robertson covers for.
Yeah, sweet. So this. Oh wait, how many pages? I'm sorry, did I miss that? How many pages is this book?
It's going to be about 64 pages.
Okay, big boy. All right.
Yeah.
And you have the have you done these oversized editions before?
I have. So this is, if anyone backed my book Viking Wolf, it's going to be the same format as that, which is, I believe, 7.27 by 11 1/4 inches.
Okay, 11. So it's a little. It's like an inch or two bigger than
a regular comic. Yep.
Right. Yep. Okay. Cool. That's interesting, because I'm thinking of doing something similar, and I love artist editions, but I don't know if you're doing it because you've seen the ones that was it Image that put them out, or they're like gigantic.
Oh yeah, those IDW one. Yeah,
the IDW ones.
Like the McFarlane one, that's from like fucking ankle to your hip.
Yeah, they're huge. They're huge. But that's like just a little bigger than the regular comics. That's manageable, and I think you can still see the art better. So, is the artist edition going to? Does it have letters, or is it just art?
Yeah, it'll be lettered. So if that's the only edition you want, you'll still be able to read the story.
Okay, cool. Just the details, very nice. And this one is the book, the black white edition, and a trading card set. Right, so just a different combination. And that's
it for the Fun My Comics. Very straightforward.
Okay, all right. And let's hop over to the Indiegogo. Pew, 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 pew. Here it is! Yay! Wait, so you have, let's see, so you're, with both platforms, you're over 10K now, because you got to add it up.
Yeah, over 11K today, so yeah.
Awesome!
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Congrats. That's it. This looks really good. You should be funding way more than this, but we'll get there. We'll get there. You just launched, right?
Appreciate that.
When
Yeah.
did you launch?
A couple weeks ago.
What? I thought I've only been seeing this for like a week. No. All right. Well, this needs to get out there more. Everybody back this now.
People have been talking about other stuff the last
Yeah.
the last few days.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna white birth around that and move on. So, haunted pizza brings the pain. I like that. Oh, the puns. There must be so many puns you can make with this comic title.
Oh yeah, dad jokes aplenty.
Oh yes, I love it. All right, so here you've got the PAYNE pack. What's the PAYNE pack?
So with this, you get the 4 Indiegogo covers. That's the Chris Shelby cover. We got a cover by Kevin Conrad from Spawn, Kevin Keane from Spawn, and Mike McMahon from U.S. Assassin. It also comes with the oversized black and white edition, the 9 trading card set, and Chris will do a head sketch in the black and white edition of your book.
Ooh,
and
awesome.
If you signed up for our mailing list, there's a secret PAYNE pack, and that comes with card 10 in the set, which is a foil Kevin Conrad card.
Ooh, I might consider. Do you have like any mini prints or posters and stuff? Because you can have like bigger art.
We have a blacklight poster.
You do?
We do.
Is it further down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. It's colored. Oh, here we go.
So
Nice.
that's the Chris Shelby cover, colored by Anthony George, colorist of Graveyard Shift.
Yeah, I love that. Super awesome. Sexy. All right. And here further down you have the Chris Graves cover. So this cover, the version on from my comic is the black and white. It's as the inks is.
Yep.
Black and white cover. Okay. Sorry. I was like, so on here it's a variant cover, but regular comic size, correct?
Yeah, and the oversized black and white edition is also available here on Indiegogo as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bancroft is in the house, hands down one of the best looking comic books in all the comics right now. That's right.
Thank you, Michael.
Yes,
Thanks, brother. Holy shit, thank you.
I agree. We got to get the word for this out there. Yeah. Geek Hero Bubba is there as well. Tank Ferret, hi. And I just saw Crystal McGee as well. Hello. She should be on the show sometime soon. And Doug, hello, everybody. And Jimmy Reyes. Jaime Reyes.
What's up, man?
What's up? And Nosferatu. Yeah. Cool. Oh, I can't wait to get to the blacklight poster. Okay, let's keep on scrolling. And here's a Kevin Conrad cover. Oh, here it is. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I was thrilled to get Kevin Conrad. Huge fan of his on Spawn and Kiss Psycho Circus.
Yeah, Psycho Circus is great.
This is very Image.
Yeah.
You can see the Image oozing through. Are these version covers?
No, we'll have the trade dress on it.
Okay. All right. Hey, Bogan Ray. Sup? Hello, Bogan gang. Welcome. We're talking about Writhe and PAYNE today. If you are just joining us from Bogan Land, please hit like and share this out because this book looks amazing. And I have all the links in the description. I think the Indiegogo is pinned in the chat. Actually, let me pin the Fund My Comic because I have the Indiegogo link in the description. So let me pin the Fund My Comic link. And everybody go check it out because this looks absolutely amazing. Everybody should back it now because this should be funding way more. Thank you.
Heard the lady.
Yes, back it now. You back it now. And here's a Kevin Keane cover. Let me just scroll down through all the covers. You got so many awesome imagey artists. I'm kind of jealous. Something is making me jealous. How many variants do you have in total?
If you include Fund My Comic, 5.
5, okay. That's pretty manageable. Are you planning on adding more later on?
So we were actually talking about that today. I think later on in the campaign, maybe when it goes in demand to keep it fresh, we're going to have a cosplay cover.
Oh, nice. Do you can you say what cosplay?
Should we, Chris?
Yeah, go for it, man. Fuck it.
She goes by that Wonder Woman.
That Wonder Woman. Okay.
Yeah.
Her real name's Jamie Dolan. She's fantastic, but she's going to cosplay as Sister Alessandra, our demonic nun.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that is that further down and is
Yeah.
on the page?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I for some reason I feel like I can just the sound of it sounds like this would be a very popular character.
I think so.
Yeah. She'll look the part. That's for sure.
Fantastic. I mean, I thought she would be. So wait, which one is she right and he's Payne? Is that how it works?
Yeah, she's
Right.
the daughter's Writhe, the father's Payne.
Okay. Nice. I thought it was the other way around, but that makes sense because his thing is like his powers come from Payne.
Originally, like when Chris first approached me, it was the other way around.
Yep.
You mentioned you like the name of the book.
Yeah.
Originally, when Chris approached me with the project, it was called Saving Grace, and I was like, man, we have this one character, Writhe and Payne. Just it's right there. That should be the name of the book.
Right. So it was like it was a much darker tone when I first came up with the characters, and then just years of like tweaking them, and I knew I wanted to go a different direction. And then when Mark hit me with Writhe and Payne, I was like, fuck yeah, man. So we just had to do a quick switch, and that was it.
Wait, so a character who gains powers from having vines stabbed through his body constantly is it you? This is less dark.
So my thought process at the time was they were writhing through him, like twisting and whipping around, and so yeah. When Mark got a hold of it, it made much more sense to call it Writhe and Payne and to switch them up.
All right, yeah, this book does look really good. So everyone should back in it. Where's the blacklight poster? I think we will be getting to that soon. It is on on the Indiegogo. So all right, let's keep on scrolling. And here's the Mike McMahon cover. I like how you have everything in order. Very, very well done. It's all like nice and neat. That really helps when you're trying to promote a comic. That's appreciated. Well, look at that, Mike McMahon cover. Awesome. Oh, so that's like half and half. Cool.
Yeah. So in your face. I love it.
Yeah, that's right there.
Very iconic. And that visor. I love the metal shininess. That's interesting. I bet you come up with all kinds of cool stuff about like the specific artifacts, because it seems like obviously you're taking the idea of a witch and witch hunter, but it's set in the modern time. So these artifacts, it's not like medieval witch stuff. It looks kind of techy, but not. And I bet you've really played around with that. I'm looking forward to seeing what it does precisely.
Yeah, so there's flashbacks to like the Salem era of witches, but like the whole mythology with our witches and witch hunters, it's so advanced, and the witch hunters evolve as the witches evolve as well. So there's going to be a lot for us to explore over the next few years.
And one of the things we wanted to explore is like when you see them without a witch touching them, they just look like stupid dollar store like trinkets. It's when they get into the hands of someone who has these abilities that they turn into something more.
Oh, okay. What are witch abilities? Because you said the daughter developed witch powers. What does that entail? Is it like a genetic thing? What's your system behind that? Can you spoil?
So it is hereditary. She comes from, her mother was a witch, and she inherits her powers. So there's a book in our story that is a key plot point that's basically what the witch hunters are trying to get. They're trying to get control of this book to keep it out of the wrong hands, and that's the source of their power. But yeah, so she can cast spells,
spells, levitation.
All right. Gigi Gravioli says you got to bag this book. Want those trading cards? Yes, bag it. Bag it now.
Yeah, so the trading card set is 9 cards, but I said if you get the secret tier, you get card 10. We just unlocked card 11 with a stretch goal, and we're going to, with future stretch goals, hopefully unlock more trading cards.
All right. Down goes Solo as usual with the awesome questions. Ask, was it difficult letting someone else write your characters?
No, it to be honest, like for me personally, it was hard to get because as an artist, I see scenes that I want to draw. You know, creating characters with a cool like aesthetic or like a cool silhouette. That's what I'm used to. But trying to get these cool scenes that I envision in my head into something cohesive and fun to read at the same time, I was something I was struggling with. And like I said, and at the time I did, I came up with them. It was more of a darker tone. And then when I hooked up with Mark, just knowing his stuff from Graveyard Shift and the way we, after our conversations, I knew he was going to respect it and just take it to a fun level. So no, it's not. It's actually really easy. Anytime Mark wants to do something, I'm ready to do it. Or if I'm ready to tweak something or change something up, he's completely okay with it. It's just it's been a really good working environment, man.
Yeah, it's been a true collaboration, which is one of the aspects of making comics that I love. I love feeding off the artists that I work with, because sometimes they'll have, maybe it's a facial gesture or something in a panel that they draw that just sparks an idea that I run with. So yeah, it's been great working with Chris. It's funny, like I've told this story before, but like we started working out like a year and a half ago, and we would always talk comics, and then he started bringing up this idea that he had, and then he's talking about this idea and he goes, yeah, I think I want to bring on a writer to write it. And I'm just, because I already saw some of the artwork, I was like, all right, here it comes. Like, he's going to ask me to write it. And it didn't happen for like a couple of weeks. And finally, I'm like, yo.
I didn't want to be that dick that says, hey, hey, let me train you a little bit. Oh, by the way, write my fucking book too, right? So I'm throwing like little hints out there, seeing if there was any interest. And like, he's a charming guy when we're on the fucking mic, but like when you're talking to him like in person, he's kind of like, he doesn't have a poker face. I mean, he's got a poker face. You can't really read him. So I wasn't sure if he was interested, wasn't interested.
It takes me a while to warm up to something.
So then finally he's like, dude, I would like to, sometimes you got to hit me over the fucking head with it. And he's just like, hey man, I would love to fucking write this book. I was like, oh, all right, there you go. And then that's kind of when it started, and it's been fucking.
Oh, you guys are really being too polite. Like, I don't want to ask him. It's like, when's he gonna ask me?
Right.
Yeah. Chris looks tough, but he's really shy.
Yeah, I'm a shy guy.
Oh, well, I'm glad the collaboration panned out.
Yeah.
Henry seems to think that you can't go wrong with handing your characters over to Mark. I love seeing healthy collaborations like this. I think as artists, I mean, writer artists are rare, and some people can do it, but it's hard to like partition your brain into like two different jobs. And I mean, of course, we all know Mark is an amazing writer, so I'm glad this is working out. I'm excited.
Thank you.
In good hands with the moral compass. Yeah. Also, speaking of the art as well, Dungozilla wants to commission you, Chris.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, hit me up on Twitter, the grave_site, Twitter.
Bam! There you go. And Dungozilla has another question. Is the mask itself powered, or is it helping to restrain her powers? I think you kind of answered that, but
yeah, it's just like it's part of her armor, so it's just like it allows her to see some of the supernatural shit that's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Hey, Mark's a writer. Did you know Mark's a writer? Oh, wow, yeah. The dude says he's back on both Fun My Comic and Indiegogo.
Thank you.
Dude, thanks, man.
Darkfield is I think this is the first time seeing you around. From Toxic Femme on Monday. Yay! Thank you for joining. And yeah, that was a fun show. I'd love to be on again, except it's the same time as King, so I can't abandon Ethan too much. That is my primary duty. But I love Nina, and I hope I can be on her channel some more. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was fun. All right, let's continue. Oh, wait, random task. Backer 127. Love that Graves cover.
Awesome.
Yay!
Let's go. Thank you.
Woo!
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is on here. Oversized black and white edition. Okay, so this is on here as well.
Yep.
Cool. And Grace cover and black and white edition. So this is the same as the Fun White comic. Oh, so you have different combinations with the variants and the black and white edition.
Yep.
Do you have these as add-ons, or is everything sort of you keeping it simple?
Everything's available as an add-on, so you can build a la carte if you want.
All right. Awesome. I like that. Oh, and you can just I thought those were trading cards. These are the covers, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, cool. For the true collectors out there. Get it? And so these are all the covers, including the black and white edition.
Yep.
And that's it. Do you have any original art for sale? Or?
So we had 10 Chris made 10 11 by 17 sketches available, and when I say sketches, they were basically full-on commissions, but they went like within the first hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you should keep them up to have bragging rights.
Yeah.
So it was an add-on. There's tons of other stuff if you scroll down, like with the add-ons. But yeah, if you still want to sketch from Chris, get the PAYNE pack, the $200 tier, because you'll get a sketch inside the black and white edition of the book.
Who's this totally sane and
yeah, right. So we were talking earlier about they were doing like the ceremony to create this suit of Sullen. So what it required was a willing sacrifice. So she gets, tied up on this cross and willingly gets herself set ablaze. And this is her laughing at the fact that she knows she's created this fucking instrument of torture for people that's persecuted her kind.
More pain.
Yeah.
Puns. Puns. Yes. More pain is good. And here is, so this is this like the mask going on and he's seeing
So this is where he gets cursed with the mask, and he's kind of like, or she's kind of now tethered to his thoughts and what's going on in his mind. And she starts to understand why he was what he was and what he was doing and why he was doing what he was doing. So, but she also gets a glimpse of his past and how much he truly loved his family, with shattered shards of memories of what's actually going on as far as like the kidnappings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that he has like a normal human form, right? That's him over there.
Initially, and then it gets twisted from
monstrous
from the suit.
Okay. All right. I see. Interesting. All right.
So like, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I don't know if you are or not, but I love Dragon Ball Z. And one of the things I love about it was like those emotional things. There was that slow buildup, and then you would have this like explosive thing of emotion and power and shit. So that's kind of what I wanted to have in this, was where like, also with like the transformations, like you start out as something and then it evolves through whatever emotion or whatever thing you're going through. It changes into something a little bit more. So I think you're going to see a little bit of that through the book as well.
Fantastic. I love that. I love how you're not like, clearly the character designs look cool. It's a cool idea, but you're getting into the psychology of who these people are. And I love that kind of writing. I think because that's what makes people really care about a book. Like the art can be great. You can have cool powers and stuff, but at the end of the day, that's not what really will make people want to keep reading. And it seems like you've really thought more about that.
And having daughters myself, I wanted to make a cool, female character, but not just that's what it's about. Like I wanted her to be a cool character in general, but not just like she's perfect from the jump. I want her to fuck up, make mistakes, and grow as she gets more powerful. She starts to understand things. Like, I really wanted like a process as she's getting better, and Mark's like just nailing that part of it.
Cool. I mean, a female character who's actually a character?
Yeah, you mean, has to grow and actually become something? Yeah, absolutely.
Blasphemy! We can't have that nowadays. It's illegal. I'm glad to hear that. It just seems like basic writing, but apparently Hollywood can't manage it. You would think, yeah. And here's more of the interior art. Yes.
So you just passed the Sister Alessandra character right there. If you wanted to get an idea of what she looks like, so that'll be our cosplay cover later down the line.
All right. Yeah, I think this will do well. So
And she's
everyone
surrounded by
back
the
his book.
right, and she's surrounded by all these like twisted, deformed choir boys. You know, it's wholesome family fun.
Oh, they're choir boys. Oh, that's so funny. So fucked up. I love it. Yeah. So what's the stretch goal for this?
For the cosplay cover,
Yeah.
that's just something we're gonna add later down the line, probably when we go in demand. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
We do have some big plans for a future stretch goal. Chris and I were ironing it out earlier today, but yeah, we'll hopefully have a chance to announce that at some point.
All right. And Tank Ferret, thank you for joining us. And I hope this book piqued your interest, and you will consider backing. See you later. Yeah. The boobs would really help. Nagaso says the boobs. Yes, Alex Ruby wants to fix her. I believe you can fix her. I don't know if you should.
There's boobs aplenty in this book, especially in the flashback scene. So yeah, if that's your thing, you're going to have them.
All right. There's the art from before. The add-ons that are all gone. The original
just the sketches are gone. So here's our blacklight poster coming up right there.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Everyone's doing these blacklight posters. Seems like a good idea. Seems something. Maybe we should consider this as well.
Very 90s. Like when you bring your date back, you say, "Look how cool my fucking blacklight poster is."
Is that what gets all the girls in your experience?
Sure.
That's how we're pitching it. Yeah.
That's how we're pitching it. Yeah.
I would actually really be interested in that. I don't think most girls think I'm like, oh, cool art. Look at your action figures and comics and toys.
Right.
That works every time with girls. 16 and 20 inch blacklight poster. So there you go. It's nice and big. That's a big boy as well. What's this? You have a Ouija board.
We do, yeah.
We do.
Daring over there. All right.
Yep. So it's going to be 10 by 10. We got a game board company making them for us, and I think it's one of the cooler rewards I've ever seen. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to just like hang it on my wall for decoration, and that's what I suggest everyone do. Just use it for decoration. Don't try to summon anything or reach out to anyone with it. Just hang it on your wall.
We might put an official disclaimer on there. We're not responsible for any demons or anything that you cast.
Yeah. I would give the same advice. I mean, super. Why is chat screaming at me about it? I said Ouija. I didn't say Reggie. I said Ouija. Is that wrong? So is my Asian accent coming out all of a sudden? Ouija. Everybody back Ouija board. This is an add-on?
Yep, it's an add-on.
Okay, awesome. Does a gaming company is making it? Does it come with like anything else?
No, just the board. I'm not going to give you that little sliding piece.
That instrument of destruction.
But I really thought about making it and having it be the haunted pizza slice.
Oh, you should. I mean,
know.
If they summon a demon, it's on them. It's not your fault. You're telling them right here that they shouldn't summon a demon. So if they want to play around and find out, then that's up to them.
Oh yeah, Henry Bemis got it right. It's called a planchette. The little sliding piece. Yeah.
Right. There you go, planchette. I can see so much branding around this IP. I mean, it's just waiting like tarot cards and all kinds of esoteric stuff.
Yeah, we already talked about the tarot cards.
Tarot cards.
Let's summon all the demons and ruin everybody's lives.
Yeah. It's going to hell in a handbasket anyway.
Because you know what? We'll make everything better backing this book. So back it now. And then you can summon the demons and, have some fun with that. Cool. I don't think I've seen anyone do this. That's really cool. And here's it's a plush. I thought this was a sticker. You got a plush coming.
Yeah, it's so I'm a huge wrestling fan. In the 90s, they made these like pillow wrestling buddies. So I've been doing that with my campaign, and Chris suggested we do a PAYNE one. So
Chat. My chat.
Ouija.
Amazing. Thank you, chat. So is it, do you have like a prototype yet, or is this basically what it's going to look like? Is
So
it pretty
yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna look like. I can grab like one of my other ones, like a U.S. Assassin one, if you want to see what they actually look like.
Okay, yeah, I guess I just don't know what those types of plushies. I think everyone in chat probably knows though, so just ignore me.
Slam Buddy, yeah.
Slam Buddy. And here's the 9-piece trading card set. Ooh, 13-inch. That's big. That's what she said.
That's what you beat me, god damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's quick on the draw.
It's my favorite jokes. That's what she said as well. I'm the worst. I'll stop now. Here's the sticker. Oh, look at that.
From our boy 6 a.m.
Mhm.
Yeah, we always say like you don't have a proper campaign if you don't have a 6 a.m. piece. So
I don't have
yeah,
one. Now I'm sad.
no, oh, no.
So here's the U.S. Assassin Slam Buddy. So PAYNE will be same size.
Cool. It's so cute and punchable. Why is it called Slam Buddy? Because it's punchable?
You're supposed to wrestle it.
Yeah, you're supposed to like slam it and wrestle with it.
What? But it's too small to wrestle with.
Well, it's supposed to be for little kids.
Oh, okay.
Not ask 40-year-olds who want to throw the thing around. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's for like 2-year-olds or something? It's cute. I like it. I'm just a little confused because it's, I don't know.
Just throw them around when you get pissed.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, chat likes it. It's adorable. I love it. Back it. Get it. Yeah. Here's the this is a stretch goal. You already hit this though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 6 a.m. Comics WRITHE PAYNE magnet. It's not a sticker. It's a magnet. All right.
Yeah.
And does this go out to all backers?
Yep. Even the Fund My Comic backers get all the Indiegogo stretch goals. So we unlocked that. We already unlocked the $10,000 Kevin King trading card. Next up is at 15,000. All backers get a Chris Graves 6x9 print. All
right. Well, let's hurry up and get them here. 15,000 tonight, everybody. Let's go. Right now, I demand it.
You heard her.
You heard the lady.
Yes, you heard me. Back it now. I have a Foxy plushie, and that's all I need.
No, you need the WRITHE PAYNE plushie too.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, baby. No, I
keep
cured
Foxy company.
Okay, I was like such a mental child all through my 20s. I love plushies. I'm like, I know I'm a grown woman, but I love cute things. And I had so many plushies, and I finally got rid of my addiction to them. And I'm like, I have a teddy bear, and I have this like dog plushie that my dad gave me when I was 2, and I still have it. It's back in Taiwan, and I adore it, so I'm gonna keep it forever. But I have like 2 plushies. Is like the dumbest, most childish talk ever. But I'm like trying to limit myself to that. So all these toys and plushies you guys are making aren't helping. I like cute things.
What's one more? I mean, listen, I'm not trying to, pushing the addiction back on you.
But you're back it out. Yes, 50K tonight. There we go. And so this Chris Graves 6x9 print by you, what art is that going to be?
Hold on a second. I'll see if I can share it with you.
Yeah, show us.
Art share.
Show us. Plushies are fine, furries are we need to avoid. Never. I will never.
I don't know if you want to see a piece of interior. I just penciled this today because it just lets everybody know we're working on this thing.
Yes. So, oh yeah. How far along are you on?
So it's supposedly 64, maybe 65 pages, but we're more than halfway through. So awesome. This is him actually getting the mask on him, and then you see the vines kind of like whipping around, and then he stands up and kind of reveals his initial form. And this is where so we got inks to do, and like a lot more details going to come with that, but yeah, we're moving along. And one of the other characters, I don't know if Mark's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, go for
it. Here it is.
Yep. So this will be colored, and it'll be a print for all backers when we hit 15,000. But yeah, just Chris did so much promotional artwork for this leading up, so now we get to use it for stretch goals.
Yeah, ended up working out because it came up with the cool cover for the Fund My Comic. So
yeah. You guys have a lot of promo art. I was just about to say. I mean, you have art from other artists, and Chris, you did like a million pin-up promo things.
Yeah,
the trading card set came about because once we started like showing off this project, people just started doing art of the characters, and we loved them so much and asked if we could use them as part of the campaign, and everyone's been so receptive.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love that. All of these pieces could be covers on their own. That's insane. Well done.
Thank you so much.
So that's at 15K, which we're definitely going to get to tonight. And I'm not letting anybody leave until we get to 15K. So everybody better back it right now because I said so.
Again, I'll reiterate. You heard the woman.
Do it.
Get that PAYNE pack, $200.
You get a
4 covers, the oversized edition, the trading card set, and the Chris Graves sketch.
Yeah, just get it all.
Here's another page that we did, and this is a character that Mark and I are talking about maybe doing something with later on down the line.
Ooh, look at that.
He's the constable.
The constable. But you seem to have so many characters that you could do spin-offs of already.
Yeah.
So he comes up like with an idea, and it's funny because he just allows me to run with it. And like he said earlier, like we just work off each other really well. So when he allows me to tweak something, and then like he said, I just add some armor here or something like, or a weapon, and he's already making like a different property out of it. So because it's a good time, man.
All right. Here, we'll go back to campaign. Let's refresh real quick, and we definitely need to play the trailer as well. Let's do. Yeah,
wow.
you win a
Wow.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
So
yes, and over 100 backers as well. I don't remember how many backers you had before, but you're over 100 now. So thank you. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
But that number is not 15K, so I'm not done torturing everybody here. Yeah, we're not leaving till 15K. That looks pretty badass in Starfield. Yes, it does. All right, let's play the trailer. Some people would say. Behold. Did I share audio? Let me know if I didn't.
Yep.
Writhe pain. Hey, look, that's the stream that we're on right now in the recommendations. That's funny. Cool. Yes, TNA. I feel a little uncomfortable talking about like, ooh, there's boobs here. She's hot because it's her dad right there. Like, I don't know, it makes no sense, but
we talk about the other witches with the boobs and the TNA.
Yeah. And you have that evil nun chick who has even more boobage out.
Right.
Well, wonderful. So, I guess there's so much more to cover. Let's see. What is your schedule looking like for this book?
As far as wrapping it up, so I set the fulfillment date for February 2024, but I think we're going to have this fulfilled way before
Yeah,
that
definitely.
like Chris is kicking ass on this book. Already 30 plus pages into this, so he's more than halfway done. So I'm hoping like we get this book to everyone by the end of the year. A nice Christmas present for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Oh, wait, you have a second trailer. Should we watch it?
Sure.
Sure. Or should I? Yeah, let's
Yeah,
watch
play.
it. I was like, should we go through something else? And then
I mean, it's got a totally different tone. So I mean,
okay. All right. Yeah, let's go. The Summer of Pain. Yes, I love it. The puns. Awesome. Yeah, that was a totally different vibe.
for sure.
I am excited. I can't wait to
Mark got some good video software and just been going fucking ham ever since.
Yeah.
Oh, who did the trailers?
Mark, yeah. Mark
I did them.
Oh.
Yeah. So normally I have 6 a.m. or Joe Sontag like help me with my videos, but they were both busy. So I just bought some video editing software and I was like, all right, I'll see what I can do. And now I'm like obsessed with making little short videos.
You've got like the skulls and everything.
Yeah.
Like, real edgy. Oh my gosh.
Really setting the tone.
Wait, which summer? Oh, we can't steal that from Malin. Else he'll get competitive and mad about it or something. Let's hop over. What? No, never. He's probably lurking in the chat. Hi, John. Let's refresh to fund my comic. Oh, I have to hop over to this tab. There we go. Let's see if we got any more backers on here. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, one.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Yay! All right, baby, back it out because on both Indiegogo and Fund My Comic, the link to the Indiegogo is in the description, and the Fund My Comic link is pinned in the chat. I'll add the Fund My Comic link after the stream, so for any rewatchers, it should be in the description as well. But you should back this right now because this is 60 pages of awesomeness. It's a witch hunter and his witch daughter or ex-witch hunter and witch daughter trying to they're trying to find her older sister, right?
Correct. Yep.
And was the plot that there's a series of disappearances?
Yeah, in the town, there's been multiple missing children, and he's a detective working the case and getting closer and closer to putting the pieces together and uncovering this huge evil that's about to explode in their town.
All right. This seems a little how would I call it? I mean, it's not like really Lovecraftian, but a little bit, right? With like all the witch trials and everything, but you're very New England, old New England.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love that kind of stuff. Like it's not set in the places you'd expect, but it seems like there's obviously with like you did have a witch.
Yeah, but we do have like flashbacks to the Salem era, witches and
yeah,
cool.
Like part of that constable and like the witch burning. So that's all you're going to see, like kind of the history of it.
Cool. Seed Milefeld. I can't read that. I'm sorry. Is Rainy Flaming or what does that mean?
Oh, when you brought up John.
Boston.
No, what does flaming mean?
Oh, Boston, like busting his balls or
fun. What? No, I'm not. I was making fun of John, not Mark.
my chat makes fun of me and they constantly call. Well, and Chris makes fun of me.
What do you think?
Okay, well, I'm not because you're sweethearted. You're so nice.
Here we go. Here
I would
we go.
Finally.
I would never. You're just, at least to me, you've been the nicest person ever, and I'm sure you have been to other people as well. So
I'm
only
nice
here
to
to make
everyone,
that
Rini. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
They don't call you the moral compass for no reason, sir.
That's right.
I'm sure you can do no wrong. Snarkagon getting real spicy. Every woman feels the
Pretty much.
Never. I thought flaming went. That's another meaning of it. That's the only one I know. So I was like, I don't understand what this means. Chat did nothing wrong. You're right. All right. All right.
No, that's flamer, not flaming, right?
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, moving on. I love the plot. I love the plot. I like stories like this where it reminds me a bit of the writing in Lock and Key. I mean, I haven't read Writhe and PAYNE, of course, but sort of how you have these old mysteries tied to obviously New England histories and everything that happened in the past, and it's kind of their supernatural powers coming into play, but it's set in the modern world, but it's all tied together with family, because it's a story about this family, and that's what grounds everything. That's what grounds all this history about what happened in the past and in the witch trials, and what grounds the superpowers and everything. And I think that's a really great way to present a story to engage readers, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
thank you.
And just part of it's also like them having to, they're already at ends because she feels neglected, and he doesn't have time for it because he's trying to figure out what's going on. And then for them, under these messed up circumstances, having to, listen, we're family, we got to come together, we got to figure this shit out, and then kick ass.
Mm-hmm. So the younger daughter, she's the one. She just developed witch powers, and she's the one helping her dad out. What role does the mom play? Is she just like, she has another role, or is she retired, or?
So she was retired, but then when her daughter's powers start to
manifest,
she takes on like a teacher role.
Okay, but she's not the one going out and doing the fighting in this case?
No.
Not here.
There's a plot point where she wouldn't be able to. I don't want to spoil it, but
yeah.
Okay. No,
Mark likes to spoil, so like he's really holding back here. I don't know if you can tell, but he's really clenching his teeth.
And I'm trying to damn. I'll get to you soon. Well, it's cool. I mean, I tried, chat. I tried. Oh yes, follow Michael Rushbrook. Thank you for the links again, chat. How does she develop powers? I assume that's a spoiler as well.
Yeah, sorry.
Womp womp womp. I tried. Cool. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else that I mixed? Is there what other stretch goals do you have in mind?
So, like I said, we're gonna add more cards to the trading card set. Chris, I'll spoil the major one we're working on. So when Chris and I first started working out, we started developing a different comic. And we're going to bring that back because we do a show on my channel every Sunday. Well, sometimes Monday or Tuesday, but it's the Writhe and PAYNE Horror Movie Club, where we watch a horror movie on Tubi and talk about it. And we've been going through the Maniac Cop series, and it got us talking. Could we do a Maniac Cop movie today? Like, would you be allowed to? And it's funny because the book that Chris and I were developing early on was a character I came up with called Death Cop, and he's basically like Hell's Cop. So if we hit, I was going to say 30,000, all backers will get a Precinct 666 Death Cop origin ash can.
Ooh, an ash can! Yeah. Awesome! Yes. People are gonna love that. Wait, and that goes out to all backers?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. That's impressive. All right. How big would that ash can be?
Pages?
Yeah,
I would say like 12.
just about. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's and I know I love extra story content and ash cans. People should do ash cans more. I thought of doing that, but I didn't manage it this last campaign. But maybe next time. That's cool. So you said that was for what, 30K?
30K. So hopefully we can get there.
All right, awesome. Everybody, let's make
With a lot
push
of
this to
help.
30K now. 30K tonight.
I mean, if you keep us here till 15K, we'll be halfway there. So
Yeah, right.
You can do it. And so, well, this is your first half on Fund My Comic. It's Fund My Comic, it can run for longer. Jeez, how long can you run for?
You don't have to set an
Definitely.
ending for it. You can run indefinitely. Yeah.
I love this platform. The more I hear about it, the more I love it. Well done, Luke. That's awesome. But you're still in your first 30 for Indiegogo, so you're gonna hit 30K. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Jimmy, you read what you missed. It was spoiled the whole book. Mark just went through the entire plot and everything, and that's what you missed. So I guess you're just never gonna find out. Unless you back the book. So back it now. Yeah. Ad infinitum. Yeah. All right. So I think that's pretty much it. Is the trading card set? I'm a little confused. Is the trading card set? Do you have the art for the trading cards on the campaign? Should put it on the campaign.
I think I have it. I think I have it on the Indiegogo page. At least like some of the artwork.
It's not. Let me see. Is it that's not the stuff by like Kevin Conrad, Anthony George, Kevin Keane, like McMahon. Are those the trading cards?
No, I have a small. I think there's a small like image of like 4 of the trading cards on the Indiegogo page. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's so small.
Yeah. I mean,
you don't want to spoil it?
I mean, I could post them and make them big. I could share them right now if you want to see them.
Yeah, let's see. I was wondering what those look like.
Let me.
Ooh, the one on the bottom left looks really good.
Yeah, that one's by a member of the chat, Ja Rowe, goes by the name of Ja Rowe, and I think that's our first one, and absolutely killed it.
Cool, yeah. Then at least a little itty bitty thumbnail looks really good. Yeah, so you might bet. Are you going to be offering sketch cards? That would be a great idea.
I mean, that's something we can talk about down the line. As of right now, the only sketch tier we have is the PAYNE pack, where you'll get the black and white oversized edition, and I'll do like a head sketch because we're going to have like a blue line piece, a blue line page, where I'll do a head sketch if that's something you back.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. You can't see. No, I can't see either. Well, you're gonna put them on the campaign, I assume. Maybe, please.
Yeah, with your suggestion, I'm pretty sure Mark will do that.
Please.
I'll put the trading cards. Let me. I'm finding some to share right now.
More art, yeah. You should do sketch cards. I would really. I mean, I'm sure you already have a lot of drawing to do, Chris. But I'm just saying, sketch cards would be really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's probably. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You heard the woman.
The art is awesome. Yes, it absolutely is. Octagon likes the art. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
If you like it, you should back it.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Oh, and who's the colorist? Who do you have on colors?
Anthony George. He works. He pretty much does all of Mark's work. He definitely did Graveyard Shift. And he's working on that now as we speak.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, I really like the colors there.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You did already mention. I guess I didn't know he did the cover. I didn't know he was doing the interiors as well.
Yeah, he's doing the whole book. Yep. Except for the cover for Fund My Comic. That's done by another Spawn alum, Dan Kemp.
Okay. Right.
So I'll share 2 of the cards with you right now. How's that?
Yeah. Okay. Deal.
All right, so this piece is by our friend Enrico Botta. He was a sculptor at McFarlane Toys, but he has a cool like Ben Temple Smith ish style.
Yeah, you name all these names, and I don't know why. I just feel Tim Burton vibes whenever I see his work. You know.
But yeah, it's cool seeing different artists' interpretations of it. And then we have another piece. This is by who's this? Chris Jake Goodman.
Jake Goodman and Dave Kemp, Dan Kemp's brother.
Oh, so pretty. I love that other one. Who's the other one by? What was his name?
This one, Enrico Botta. Yeah.
Botta. Is he on Twitter?
Yep.
That's nice art. It's so pretty, and cute.
Yeah, he does a lot of sculpting. He's working on a board game right now that is like in the same style. It's about kids trick or treating in this like spooky town. He on one of our streams he was sharing like the board and the pieces. It looks incredible. Yeah. But he has a great style. He's working on his own book right now called The Black Demon. And keep an eye out for that because it looks incredible.
All right. Yeah, I like this style a lot. And who was the second one by?
The second one was Jake Goodman.
Jake Goodman. Yeah, that's nice too. Great compositions on both of these.
Yeah.
Who else is fan art?
And two just different fun styles. That's what we liked about them.
Are there gauntlets linked in? Are they like the same kind of magic?
They're just kind of tied to the same people who made the armor. You know, one wears it for their battles, and they just happen to make this demon armor with some of the same stuff that they use for their own.
Okay. How how do I put this? So I'm really into like battle systems and other gamey, weird, nerdy stuff like that. But do you have like a whole system thought out, or is it general? She has to learn to use her powers, and he's kind of developing into his mask powers and all this stuff. Like,
right. So without giving away how it changes, but like, so when he first gets turned, that's the page I showed earlier. He's like very clunky. He's in complete agony, and he's still figuring out how he's able to kind of manage the pain and the power at the same time. And I haven't shown her initial appearance yet, but it's the same thing. She has this gauntlet on. She's kind of thrown into this lifestyle and thrown into the mix, and she's got to figure out how to use these things. And then when the time comes, hopefully they're able to figure it out and become better adept at using these powers.
All right. Now I'm going to still ask, why was the armor made? Can you say?
Yeah. So it goes back to the Salem times, and maybe even before. It's the witches were just always wrongfully prosecuted and tortured and killed. So this armor is kind of meant for you to feel the pain of these tortured witches. So like one of the things they used to use was like the iron mask and the iron. They used to call it the iron boot, where it would have the spikes and stuff in it, and they would close your leg in it and either tighten it or like put more spikes through it. And through magic and spells and all that stuff, they're actually putting the souls of all these tortured witches in this suit of armor. So now when he's encased in it, he's feeling their pain. And at the same time, he's the servant of the person who cast them in it.
Oh my God, that's some Fire Punch shit where he's just like constantly in pain, but the more he suffers, the stronger he is. I'm sorry, it's all my whole brain is just manga references. Kraus.
All good.
should produce a Ouija board. And Blanchard, well, sir, I assume you have just joined us because guess what? Your wishes have already been made true. It's right there. There's a Ouija board.
Bam.
On the campaign. Bam. There's no Blanchard though, because
Blanchard at your own risk.
Blanchard, or however the fuck you say that. Planchette, yeah, I don't fucking know. There is no planchette yet, even though we have tried to convince Mark to make one of a pizza because that would be funny. But you can get this board and summon whatever demons or witches you want. Go right ahead.
I would not recommend doing that, but
right.
you know,
or don't.
But I do want you to buy it and add it on to your order. It makes a cool decoration. Right. It's a conversation piece.
Mark Poulton and Chris Graves will not be held responsible for anything that you conjure up and fucking end the world with. Thank you.
I mean, think of it this way: you bring your date home. She sees this hanging on the wall. What is this? Is this a Ouija board? You got instant conversation right there.
Yeah,
you're
right next to your blacklight poster
and your PAYNE
plushie that's on your bed. I mean, come on. You're closing escrow easily.
Guys, we're doing all the work for you.
You just got to back it. You just got to buy it. Get it into your house, and you're going to close escrow. No problem.
Every girl is gonna be like, you have a Ouija board, right? In PAYNE and a plushie, and also you guys are gonna have body pillows. You're gonna have sheets. You're gonna have throw pillows. I'm sure that's on the way. You can just deck your whole house out in WRITHE and PAYNE merch, and then it'll be beautiful.
Show your date, your trading cards, and
possible figures down the line.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, I would really like that.
We all would read.
Right.
Yeah. Didn't expect you to handle fire. Yeah, I read Fire Punch. I mean, it's all right. Okay, so who the fuck was the creator of Chainsaw Man and Fire? I can't remember his name. Fire Punch was obvious. It's so obvious once you kind of read it and you look at the character designs, and after you see the ending, he's clearly influenced by Blame and Tsutomu Nihei, which is really weird, but if you read Blame, you can see the inference. And his art changed so much between Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch. But anyways, if you haven't read either of those books, I recommend Chainsaw Man. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, the design of that character was like trips me out. Like I can't even figure out how it would come to be. So I guess I got to read the book. The Chainsaw Man.
The Chainsaw Man
coming right out of the face and in the hands.
Yeah, he's merged with the Chainsaw Demon basically.
Gotcha.
Who was his pet. He befriended a chainsaw pet who was like a little doggo chainsaw. It's in the world building, it makes sense.
Gotcha.
And to save his life, the pet merges with him, and it's a whole thing. It's not a spoiler. It's actually really cool because I found the main character really annoying at first, but then the more you read it, the actual structure on what the story is building up to is pretty cool, actually. So.
Gotcha.
Why I'm so manga perverted? Why is so much manga perverted? Serious question. Because Japan is weird? I don't fucking know. It's just Japan has always been weird, man. It's like, it's not even a modern invention. It's not even I heard somebody say it was the nukes. It's not the nukes. Have you seen like all the Heian era porn, like tentacle porn? They've been painting tentacle porn since like the 1700s or something. It's just Japan.
Right. Don't accidentally type in hentai suit instead of zentai suit. You get a whole fucking world of different shit.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's one of those things where I think it's healthy versus part of it though is also on a serious note. I think not to get too into the manga talk, but really their society is so restrained. I think part of it is because their art is allowed to be really wild, and that's kind of how Japan has always been. Because on the surface, it's very conformist, and most of Asia is like that. I grew up there; it's just how it is. But the art, especially Japanese art, is just allowed to be totally wild, and I think that's good. I think it's good for art to not be censored, and I think we mostly agree on that. And that's why we're here, because art shouldn't be censored, and the people who are making art shouldn't be barred from making the art, because free expression is the key to a healthy society, and it's the way that people don't go crazy, because you have to keep it all inside. You go crazy, and it all blows up one day.
Yep. Agreed.
Nuclear weapons. Yeah, it wasn't the nukes, guys. It was just they were always fucked up. it was like more weird shit. I mean, in China too. I mean, but also this all ancient people. People are no more perverted now than they were in the past. We have always been like this.
Yeah. So,
If you-
some of those fucking Renaissance paintings, I can't even remember the names of them, but some of the shit they were showing is crazy.
Yes, and there's like ancient Chinese. I mean, you have like the Kama Sutra and stuff, but
Right.
you have like a Chinese version of that too. You have like Tang Dynasty. It's so weird. So you know how in
Tang Dynasty?
yeah, no, but I got the dynasty right. Tang Dynasty was like 800s or 900s, but the Qing Dynasty was the last dynasty. But Qing and Ming are the last two dynasties. But there's like booklets. So Qing and Ming Dynasty are when rich women would bind their feet, all the weird like foot binding.
Oh,
There
shit.
are. And by the way, that was like a sign of status. Lower class women didn't bind their feet. I'm not to make this like really gross, but I mean, speaking of fucked up shit, they had handbooks, like illustrated handbooks of how to, you know, bedroom stuff to do because the foot thing was a sexual thing. So Japan isn't the only weird fucked up culture.
We're learning a lot here today.
Yeah. No, the tongue, T-A-N-M-E is tongue.
That's what I thought she said. I thought she said Tang Dynasty. That's why I was like, wait, is she making a joke?
No, tongue. There you go. That's the correct pronunciation. It's a little off topic. I'm sorry. I feel like we covered most of what we covered with this campaign, so I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Let's refresh again. Here, it's most cultures. Exactly. Most cultures were completely fucked up. Let's refresh one more time. Let's see if we got up. Yay, you did it! We're back there. Awesome. Thank you so much. Do you want to do like one last rundown of this campaign for anybody who missed the initial pitch?
Sure. Writhe and Payne, 60-plus page horror graphic novel. Our main character, Detective Payne, comes from a long line of witch hunters. He's assigned to kill a college-age witch, Elizabeth Hecate. Instead, he falls in love with her. They start a family. They have 2 daughters. One day, the oldest daughter goes missing. Detective Payne becomes obsessed with the case, neglects his family. He's determined to find out what happened to his daughter. He thinks it's linked to all these other missing children cases in their town. And as he's starting to get close to putting the pieces together, his youngest daughter starts to develop her witch powers, and now witch and witch hunter have to team up to stop this evil that is creeping up in their town.
All while getting trapped in this cursed suit of souls that keeps them in perpetual pain and a servant to the witch that put them in it. And it's if you dig Spawn, if you dig Creech, if you dig that 90s like image shit, hopefully this is kind of like a, you'll enjoy it if you dig that stuff.
Yeah, I can see the influence all over this. It's just splashed all over, all the image, all the Spawn, but you've obviously added your own twist. It's awesome. I dig it, and that was a really good pitch. Well done. It's almost like you've done this a lot or something.
That might have been her best one. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I agree. I was in the zone on that one.
That's good. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not going to go there.
Man.
All right. Look at that. That's so badass. I just love this. And I've been trying to make Mark and Chris spoil more, but I've failed. But clearly you've got a whole thought out world, all the history of the powers and the items that they have.
We gave you some scoops, though. We gave you that cosplay cover that's coming up soon.
Yes. We had some scoops. I tried to get them to spoil a little more, but I couldn't. But if this campaign gets to 30,000, we're going to be getting a sexy cosplay cover of this right here.
No, the sexy cosplay is being added regardless. 30,000 we're giving the backers another property by me and Chris, Precinct 666 Death Cop.
Right. Okay. I got that wrong. Right. The ash can is 30,000. So if this gets to 30,000, which it will, because I trust you guys, and you better get this to 30,000. Then you're going to be getting an ash can of a whole different character. And at probably you said for In Demand, you'll release cosplay. Yep. So the cosplay cover it will be released upon In Demand. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Keep the campaign fresh.
Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, so this is WRITHE and PAYNE. It is available on both Indiegogo and also Fund My Comic. And I encourage. I mean, I don't really care what platform you back it on because it all adds up, and you guys are told you're going by the totals on both platforms, right?
Correct.
Yep.
But just support this book. Back it now. You have slightly different items on both platforms. I think this one here, it's a little more bare bones on Fund My Comic, but
they get the exclusive cover.
Yeah, this one, right?
No, up at the top, the color one up at the top.
Oh, right, because that was the black one. That was the black and white.
Right
this
there.
one, yeah. All right, yeah, this is nice. So this is only available on Fund My Comic.
Correct.
But any rewards that you unlock, regardless of Indiegogo or Fund My Comic, Fund My Comic backers will still get it as well.
Sweet. All right, so back it on whichever platform you prefer, and there is a link. Thank you to my wonderful mods. The link is in the description, and it's pinned in the chat. All right. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming by. That was cool. I really enjoyed this. Yay.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, everybody go back. I mean, we're not at 15K yet, but I feel like we've done a pretty thorough
we did great tonight.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Well done. Great pitch, great art, beautiful book, and I love the idea. I trust Mark. I know he knows what he's doing, and the art speaks for itself. The art by Chris. So
thank you.
I look forward to backing this. You're kind of late. We might be wrapping up soon.
Just a bit.
Are we not held hostage? Well, I'm still going to be holding everyone hostage until we hit 15K, but just off camera. That makes no sense. Anyways, because I did have work to do. I'm sorry to say, but we still must back this. Back this now and get this to 15K. All right. Well, if you guys want to hang out for a bit, that's totally fine. Let's see. I was gonna catch up on I had some questions about Fiendish, but I want to do a really quick update on Fiendish because I wanted to show everyone the world map post. Do you guys mind if I kind of take over for a bit? Because I was like, okay, hold on, let's see. Because I got the world map posters in, and I figured I'd show everyone on stream because I posted an update and I also posted on Twitter. But here's it on camera. Okay, so I know you guys have been waiting for it. Look. Here's the poster! Wait, hold on. I need to full screen myself. Okay. There we go! Yay! Look! Oh my god! Here's the poster. It's awesome.
That looks great.
Thank you. So these are the samples. Let's see. Let me show you guys. So I ran into a bit of a problem, and so these are I've been getting different samples on different types of cloth for like a while now, and this new factory I found, I really like them. They're the same factory that did my standees, but these are the two most readily available types of fabric that they have. And I might be able to get another type of fabric, but these are like the most common. And the issue I'm running into now is, I ask everybody in the campaign updates, but I'm running into a bit of a conundrum. Here, this is like the really canvassy one. If I zoom in, you can see how there's a lot of like texture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that? This is like oil cloth. It's like oil painting. But the really fine details don't hold very well. And I should have thought of this because just because I have so much fine text on here. If you print on this really rough surface, it's not even a printing issue. It just gets broken up. So it's hard to read all this, like the fine text. You see, like, if you see how Antizon and Mamit are legible, but the smaller text is really hard to read if you don't know what it already is. And so it's like, I can make the text bigger, I guess, but I was wondering what my solution should be because I had the second type of cloth here that prints much better. It's because the weave is a lot less bumpy, but the cloth is also thinner. And I wanted to do canvas and see this so you can read everything much more clearly if you. My camera will fucking focus. Thank you very much. Apparently it won't. Anyways, just believe me. But it's much thinner. It's not. It's more like silky. It's not.
Is it still textured or no?
It's textured. It's just not as thick as this.
Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know if you can really see. No, you can't.
No, you a little bit.
But anyways, so I guess you can kind of, if I fold it, you can kind of see how this is like a lot thinner, but the canvas one, you can see it. The canvas one is thicker. So I really wanted like thick canvas, right? But the thinner one prints a lot better. So I'm going to do some tests and I might have them do another round of proof. So, sorry everyone, but please be patient with me because I want this to print like really well. Either I will make the text bigger or I'll go with the silky one. I'll ask them if they can do this, but somehow find a thicker version of this cloth. Or I'll just make the text bigger and print on the canvas. Or I want to make the mat bigger, but I already told everybody it was going to be, this is 20, 21, 23 inches. I already told everyone, so I don't want to change it. But anyhow, there you go. Yeah. Yay! So the maps are coming in and the samples are coming in for all the products, and the standees should be here sometime next week. I know I approved of them, so I was surprised because they're coming in from Taiwan and it only took them like 2 days to get here. But there you go. Let's see. What does everybody say? Easy to clean? What? What are you going to do to my beautiful maps? Wolfer, hello, what's up? I do like thick. Canvas. What are you dirty people thinking about? Up the contrast, no white on yellow. Yeah, no, that is true already. I've actually already done that. Once you print it out, because I already upped the contrast from the version that's on the website, but sometimes when you print stuff, it's just the colors don't look right. So I'm going to be upping the contrast and saturation. That's already taken care of. The issue is not. It's really the texture of the paper, the canvas that is getting in the way of the detail. So the thick one has a cooler texture. Yeah, I really want that. I want it to feel like canvas. Would you guys mind if I make the whole thing bigger? But I already kind of like planned everything out around this shipping weight and everything, you know. And I know like one person bought a frame for it already, so that'd be like kind of a dick move to be like, well, I changed the size the last minute. I think I'm just going to make the text bigger. I might take out a couple of like really small text. Don't worry, it's not going to be anything important. You're not going to miss like bumfuck nowhere town in the mountains. It'll still. I'll make it look good. Down go solo for 5. Thank you. Go with the rough format. Feels a little more authentic. That's what I want to. That's what I want to do. Yeah, but it has to print well. You know, I can't have stuff that's not. I think I'm gonna go with the canvas because the whole point. It was a stretch goal. I wanted it to be canvas, right? But I have to make the text legible. So I'm gonna do some Photoshop finagling tonight and try to make it legible. And so we'll figure it out. I'm not going to do you wrong. Thank you for the 5. All right. That's the only major update from me. So there you go. Thank you for listening to me. Bitch about my production problems. Down goes for another 5. Thank you. Can you bring me some signed new things to Tampa? Sure. Yeah, of course. We should definitely have the books. I don't know. Because there's a lot of books. So I don't know if we'll have all the fulfillment done by Tampa, but I really want to because that'll be the end of July. But I'll definitely at least have most of the chapter 2 stuff in my position. Well, I will because RJ's doing a fulfillment for Critical Blast. I'm going to be driving over to him because I have some products on my end that I need to deliver to him. So that'll be fun. I'll be taking a road trip in a few weeks. But yeah, so I'll pick up some copies of chapter 2. I'll be driving over to RJ's when he's a few states away when the the books arrive at his place. So I'll pick up some books and I'll try to bring those. I will bring those to Tampa, and sure, I can sign a few things because I'm not signing 3,000 books. I'm sorry, it's not happening. But I will bring some copies. I'll sign the ones at Tampa. All right, there you go. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. And where can everyone follow you guys?
Oh, where we go? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitter, the grave _ site. TikTok and Instagram, Chris_Graves Art, and Facebook. If you do that thing, it's just Chris Graves. Yeah, I know it's all over the place, but not much thought into it when I first started.
It's fine. I mean, you have a name that's so you can use it for so many different. The grave site. Look, that's perfect. All right, everybody go follow Chris and Mark as well.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Coney Waves. My YouTube channel is Primetime Poulton, and the website is hauntedpizzallc.com.
All right. And Maromi asked, will you be in Tampa? Will you, Mark?
Oh, me? No, I won't be in Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Chris and I will be at Garden State Comic Fest this weekend. Ethan, Graham, Dan, Andy, and Billy Tucci will all be there as well.
Oh, awesome. Man, no, I feel stupid for not. I didn't plan on going to Garden State, and now I saw all these pictures of people having fun at Heroes, and I'm like, oh, I should have gone to Heroes, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna be too busy. I'm just gonna do one convention, but then, all right, next year, stupid, silly me, or maybe I'll just drive all the way up to New Jersey this weekend. Anyways. Thank you all again for joining me. I will see you tomorrow on the Creative Block. I don't remember whose channel it's going to be on. I think it's going to be Phil. I might be wrong, though. But in any case, tomorrow it's going to be like 9:30-ish. The pre-Jack show, as you all know, I will be streaming with Jake, Hyper Wizard, and Phil and Narwhal. So join us for more writing talk. And next week, I will be returning with, I don't remember who, I think next week. I believe I have Eric Ninotowski on next week for Shadow Sentry.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that'll be fun.
Book.
I worked
on
it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You're just everywhere, aren't you?
Yeah. He gets around.
Yeah. Oh boy. Thank you, Random Task. And I'll be pushing the Small Creators Roundtable that I've been doing to the first week of July. So that's when I'll be doing the next Creators Roundtable. So we've got everything all lined up, lots of shows. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And next Tuesday I'm gonna be streaming with Vaughn Coleman as well. So go hop over to his channel. Also follow me on Rainy Draws on Twitter and all that good stuff. Hopefully everybody's there, where that is a really good show. Thank you. All right. Have a good night, everyone. See you. Bye. I'm gonna find my outro. Damn it! Where's my outro?